Often we come across marquees in when we're doing events, and we find leads that have been used or set up by the stall holders like this. If we look at this lead, it's been wound around like all the marquee all the way to where they want it to go. Again, like, you're not allowed to use the cable as a strain relief. And the other thing is, if you watch here, to take this out, right, it's quite an effort. Right, we've got to go and unwind the thing, which is not really the compliance issue. The compliance issue is you're not allowed to have it as a strain relief. So in winding it, you're continually winding and winding and winding. And again, where events, it's just a continual amount of time. You've got to wind it on, wind it off. And they've done a really good job of this one. So when we find these, we usually go along and explain to them, look, the best way to do it is and compliant way is to hang them like we do with all our lead setups, is hang them with cable ties. So like, instead of undoing that, you can just put a cable tie up that holds it there. You can go and put another one this end, and then say, let's put one in the middle, just for example. And again, we look at that cable, it's actually hanging underneath the beam, it's not weaved through anywhere. And for example, getting this one down at the end of the day, it's heaps quicker, saves everyone time, and it's compliant. There's basic things in temporary power is like all your plugs are undercover. Yep. Like, and you look at that, it's only the case of 200 mils moving it, and it's not hard to have it indoors or outdoors. So in this marquee, we've got 4 extension leads coming in. I've got one sitting along the back wall here, right, and that's just hanging down for this table for something that's going to get used there. And 3 are coming along the arm of this marquee here, all the way along, right, past the light we've already set up, and all the way down the leg of the marquee and to under the table down here. And if we come around under the table, we can see all the leads come in, and they come in over in the corner over there. They're all tied up off the ground, and they're connected. Well, one of them's connected to this power board that's tied on the bar of the bench, and then the other one for the coffee machine goes up, that's hanging off the ground, and that's connected to this coffee machine but off the ground. The other one, the white one, goes over there, again hanging on the structure, whether it be this bench structure or you just use the leg of the marquee, and then connected to the grinder. So generally in this whole marquee now we feel really safe. There's not one lead on the ground, there's no power boards lying on the benches anywhere. A lot of things we find often is that you might find a power board will be sitting next to an urn, which generally the laws for in temporary events is having no power boards just sitting loose on the bench or sitting loose on the ground. You need to tie them to some part of the structure.